I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Zenith. Today, I'll be your guide to the usage, care, and maintenance of your Zenith Pilot Type 20 Chronograph Extra Special in bronze. You can see this and the entire collection of Zenith watches on our website, govbergwatches.com. This is an automatic winding timepiece, and yet it can be manually wound should the timepiece run down or should you wish to top off its power reserve. From a stopped movement, simply begin turning the crown in its first position flush to the case. 20 to 30 turns will be sufficient to start the balance and commence the operation of the watch. You'll know the watch is running because the constant second subdial at 9 o'clock begins to advance. Now at this point you can set the watch and it will continue to wind itself due to the automatic winding rotor and the natural course of kinetic action on the wrist, but should you wish to wind the watch to its maximum rated power reserve of approximately 50 hours, simply continue turning the crown. Due to the bridle-style mainspring, which slips to relieve excess tension, you cannot accidentally overwind this timepiece. Now once you hear a light click or snick inside the watch, that's the bridle slipping. That's your sign, again no hazard to the movement, that the watch is fully wound. At this point, withdraw the crown to its outermost position and you can set the timepiece against a known accurate reference time. Simply turn the crown until you've aligned with the hour and minute that matches current time. At that point, push the crown back in and the watch will resume timekeeping. Again, automatic winding, you can simply strap it onto the wrist at this point. Now, beyond winding the watch and setting the time, it's important to note that this timepiece also features a chronograph function that's always actuated in this sequence. Start with the pusher at 2, stop with the pusher at 2, reset with the pusher at 4 o'clock. Start, stop, reset, always in that order. Attempting to reset the watch while it's still running can seriously damage the movement, so avoid this in all cases. Now, it's also important to understand that chronographs should not be run continuously. The Zenith El Primero features a lateral yoke clutch, and the best rule of thumb for running a lateral yoke clutch chronograph is to look at the largest register on the dial, in this case 30 minutes, and run the watch no longer than that continuously. This will ensure long-wearing durability and high performance of your timepiece. With respect to handling, there are 3 principal hazards that you should avoid when using your watch, the first and the greatest of which is water. Now, it's important to note that although this is a 100-meter water resistance timepiece, and that is more than sufficient for most aquatic activities short of professional diving, nevertheless, leather, a natural porous material, is never water resistant, and the timepiece should be placed on a textile or rubber strap prior to immersion or water exposure. Moreover, it's important to help your watch out to attain its rated water resistance. Keep both chronograph pushers as well as the crown unused. Use none of their functions, whether actuation, winding, or setting, while the watch is either submerged or while there is water on the case, as attempting to use the functions of the watch while it is wet can bypass the case seals and introduce water to the interior of the watch to catastrophic mechanical and cosmetic consequences. Now, it's also important to remember that water resistance is not a static feature of a timepiece. Unlike dimensions and mechanical specifications, water resistance will ebb over time. As lubricants dry up and seals age, a watch will be relatively less water resistant than when it's been freshly serviced or manufactured. For this reason, Zenith advises having the watch water tested at an authorized service center minimally every 12 months. This is also a good time to have a full mechanical check performed. Now, with respect to other hazards, magnetism has the greatest bearing on daily life, as magnets are ubiquitous in the modern world, in the closures of purses and wallets, refrigerator doors, high-powered speakers, subwoofers, and wiring looms in the home and office, as well as MRI equipment. All of these produce magnetic fields that can magnetize the metallic hairspring at the center of your watch's regulating organ. Now, a symptom of a magnetized hairspring would be erratic timekeeping, either very slow or very fast. And if you suspect your watch has become magnetized, take it to a Zenith authorized service center where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize your watch. Shock is the third and final threat facing your timepiece. While the watch does feature shock resistance springs internally, extreme concussive activities can damage the watch, cause short-term timing issues and long-term maintenance issues. Keep in mind that ATV, mountain bike use, firearms marksmanship, tennis, batting, and golf are all violent concussive activities that can damage your timepiece, so ensure the timepiece is disused during these activities. Finally, with respect to mechanical service, Zenith recommends a comprehensive overhaul which includes cleaning, oiling and adjustment, cosmetic refinishing, and water resistance restoration every 3 to 5 years. Perform this exclusively at a Zenith authorized service center, as these agencies solely have access to the trained personnel, original factory replacement parts from Zenith, as well as the specialized tools and equipment to protect the value of your watch as both an instrument and as an investment. Finally, only these agencies are authorized to back all labor and parts invested with a Zenith factory service warranty. Visit our website at govbergwatches.com and text, email, or call our experts for complete guidance in the use and care of this or any Zenith timepiece.